All right, about to get underway here. It is Wayzata against St. Louis Park. Wayzata in their blues going right to left. We're in the smaller of the two St. Louis Park rinks here, so the angle might not be the greatest. The acoustics are a little complicated in here, but we'll see what happens. We got an offside here at the blue line to start things off. It is the Weingartner-Peterson line up front, with Curry and Preston defensively. Puck goes into the St. Louis Park end here. Curry now is going to have to regroup for the Trojans. Preston was trying to get it up the middle, looking for Pate. It went off the heel of his stick, and Curry now will have to gather it in behind. Right wing side held there by St. Louis Park. Wrapped one right off the referee's shin there. I'm sure he didn't love that. There's a sharp angle shot. Tierney with his first save of the game. Peterson on the right wing side now. Preston will jump in. Curry. And Weingartner was going for a change there, but the puck does clear the zone. Now it's right back in. Nice stick there by Jamison Pate. He's got it. He's back on the counterattack across the blue line. Fires a long shot. Blocker save. Griffin Olsen there for the rebound, but it's steered into the corner and now out to center ice for Luke Boutwell. He'll dump it back in behind the Orioles, I believe, St. Louis Park. Behind their net, here they come on the breakout. Nussbaum over there trying to get a stick on his guy, loses the stick. Now St. Louis Park walks in, and a shot and a goal. Kind of a 2-on-1 there in front developed. And he kept it and fired it home for a 1-goal lead, less than a minute and a half in. Now it's the Olsen-Willett turn in line. It's Willett controlling off the faceoff. He'll dump it in deep, turning down there on the forecheck. Willett will join him. It's reversed up towards the point. Can Boutwell hold it? He does. And then he sends it down into the far corner. Turnin now on the right wing boards. Tried to kind of feed it in towards Olsen, and it got knocked away. And here come the Orioles outside the zone. Chipping it in. There's a sharp angle shot. It kind of caught the back of the post, really. It was well wide. And yeah, I think the net came off, so face-off will likely be inside the Wayzata zone. All right, it's Nelson now with Harmon and Upsall on this line. Face-off came to the point, shot fired wide. That's Upsall up the middle towards Nelson. Nelson had his stick lifted, and here comes St. Louis Park back the other way. Gathered in by Curry now. Curry to the red line, chips it off the boards. He's going to chase it deep. Nice hustle here by Liam Curry. He's knocked down, and the puck skids into the corner. And now Curry again at the blue line. He'll keep it in. Harmon on the attack here, looking for a forecheck. Upsall. Breakout attempt here is going to come past everybody to Boutwell at the red line. Boutwell skating it wide, was trying to chip it off the boards. That one's intercepted. And now it's Nussbaum in front, clears it to the blue line. We'll get an offside. Face-off here controlled by the Orioles, coming right here to the near side. They'll dump it down deep. Tierney plays it behind, leaves it for Nussbaum. D to D for Boutwell. Pate on the left wing up the middle. It's Peterson now. Gains the red line. Tried to move around one. Left it for Weingartner on the follow there. Weingartner in front now looking for Pate, and it's frozen now by the St. Louis Park goalie. I don't think Wayzata really got much of a shot there. Kind of centering attempt was sort of sitting there in front, and the goalie pounced on it. We'll get a line change here and a face-off in the offensive zone. It's Olsen now, Willett and Turnin. Puck in behind. Curry's going to pinch from the left point. Nice job there to keep it in deep. And now a good stick by Willett to prevent that breakout pass. Turning in a battle along the boards. Willett helping out. Preston now trying to get a stick on it, trying to keep it in. He does. Now it comes outside the zone. Olsen will regroup. Back to Curry off the boards looking for either Turnin or Willett, but it's intercepted by St. Louis Park. Here they are inside the zone. A shot goes up high over the net, and now Olsen will send it. I don't think that'll be enough for icing as St. Louis Park chases it here. They're going to look for a long pass up here on the right wing side. Now a centering attempt knocked away, and it's Harmon at center. Gets around one, feeds it over nicely to Upsall for the shot. Good blocker save there to deflect it up over the glass. Nice shot by Gavin Upsall there. Now Nelson almost had a loose puck there with an opportunity, but it was knocked away from him. And into the Trojans' end. Look out, a steal behind the goal. Comes to the point. There's a slapper that's deflected into the far corner. Nelson will grab it. Up to Upsall. He just chips it up off the boards. Advances it up the ice, and now St. Louis Park on the counterattack there across the blue line. Looking for a centering pass. Nice job there. Peterson on the back check. Nussbaum gathers it in. He's got Harmon ahead of the play. Harmon with a shot. And a save on the break by Noah Harmon. Tex tried to find the corner there over the catcher's mitt. This is a left-handed goalie, so his catcher's mitt is on the right instead of the blocker. Harmon tried to pick that corner, but he made a nice save. Face-off now controlled by St. Louis Park. They're going to try to chip it up ahead. Preston is back there for the Trojans. Now there's a centering attempt and a nice play by St. Louis Park on what looked like kind of an innocent entry into the zone. They just made a nice play to send it out front, and they had a winger streaking to the back post. 2-0 Orioles. Center ice draw here. It's Weingartner, Peterson, and Pate. This is Preston defensively for Wayzata. Curry off the boards looking for Pate. Pate will chip it off the boards, knocked away from him, and then Curry chips it away from his guy. Weingartner got a stick on that in the neutral zone. Now St. Louis Park has control there across the blue line. Chipping it in down deep. They'll try to go to work. Preston there with a nice job to body his guy off the puck. Peterson trying to help. Comes to the point now. St. Louis Park cuts to the middle, shot and a deflection, and Tierney had to get the pad down. Now good play by Curry to knock away that centering attempt, and it's Pate gathering it in. Pate to the red line, steered off the puck there at the blue line and ends up sending it deep, and Wayzata will try to get a change behind the play. Here comes St. Louis Park with some speed out of the zone. There's a shot that goes wide to Tierney's left. Right wing boards now. Nussbaum takes a hit there, but gets the puck to Willett. Boutwell behind the goal to Turinen. Breakout attempt looking up the middle towards Olsen, knocked away and kept in by St. Louis Park. Now it's on the right wing boards. Good breakout there. It's Willett to Olsen. Now it's up to Turinen down the right wing side. He shoots it. Save there, sticked into the corner. Now Turnin centers it, and Olsen had a chance at it there. Jabbed at it, but the goalie was able to make a save with the pad there. And Boutwell will have to retreat for Wayzata. Preston right back to Boutwell here on the near side. Puck kind of skipped up off the ice over his stick, and now a good play there by Willett. He'll just pitchfork it up and over everybody. It won't be enough for icing, and Wayzata will be able to get some fresh legs. Good try there by Curry. Tried to jump in front of that clearing pass. Instead, it went off his stick, and St. Louis Park almost had an opportunity. Puck ends up just down in the corner. Preston over there battling for it. Nelson now. Upsall, nice pass off the boards. Feeds it into space for Harmon to skate into. And it was knocked away from him. Good forecheck here by Harmon. He steals it behind the goal. near side down in the corner. A little battle there. St. Louis Park comes away with it. It's a one-on-one at the blue line. Curry comes back to make it a one-on-two, and it slides in on Tierney. He leaves it for Preston. And now it's Curry again. Hoists it up, backhander towards the point, but it's held in by the Orioles. Preston now looking for Peterson on the right wing. Knocked back in behind. Harmon here on the left side, tried to chip it in the direction of Weingartner. Held again at the blue line. Now it's Peterson on the right wing boards, knocked away from him. He was trying to get it up the middle towards Weingartner, but St. Louis Park again able to hold it at the point here. D to D, there's a shot right on, and another goal. So it's another center ice draw here. Olsen will let Turunen. St. Louis Park on the attack again. Turunen on the left wing here. Knocked away from him. And St. Louis Park will try to go to work down low again. Boutwell down there battling for the Trojans. Centering attempt. Willett is there to knock it away. Now he's got control of it. Tried to feed it off the boards. Instead, he controls it and he's at center. Knocked away, comes to Olsen, who is finally able to backhand it into the St. Louis Park zone. Breakout here, nicely done by St. Louis Park. They're on the attack. Instead, they're going to dump it in as they get some line changes. Curry looking for Upsall off his stick in the direction of Nelson. Now a nice steal by Harmon. Just couldn't quite thread it past the St. Louis Park defense, and it's once again back the other way. Preston was looking for Harmon here. Dangerous play right down the gut comes St. Louis Park, and it is 4-0 here in the early going. All right, here we go. It's St. Louis Park down into the Wayzata zone. Nussbaum is back there. Held at the point, right down below. Centering attempt there. Tierney sticks that one up ahead and it's Boutwell. Boutwell off the boards behind to Harmon. Harmon goes to the backhand, gets a shot there that the goalie knocked down with the paddle of the stick there. Now a rink-wide pass, a little bit too strong, goes down into the corner, and it's, that was, shot right on here. I cannot believe they're calling Wayzata for a penalty, and they didn't get the elbow to the head. That was literally 2 inches in front of the referee's face. So Wayzata will get a roughing call here. So it'll be a power play now for the Orioles, just what they needed. They'll control the face-off here at the point. A fire one there from the sideboards up in the air. Preston tried to knock it down with the glove. And eventually it comes loose and free to St. Louis Park. Behind the goal now. St. Louis Park trying to set it up. Move it up top. Shot from the point there. And there's a shot in the goal. All right, Weingarner, Peterson, Pate. Let's see if we can try to change some of the momentum here at the very least. Pate will dump it in the direction of the St. Louis Park end. They'll gather it behind the goal. Nice play by Weingarner to stick his guy off the puck. Peterson now tried to feed it in front. I think the goalie maybe got a stick on that one. Does come back to Boutwell, now just over his stick. And back to Nussbaum, far side, looking for Peterson. St. Louis Park's got it, a little turnover here, almost. Pate and Weingarner almost had it. Now there's another delayed penalty coming against the Trojans. They touch up, and we'll go shorthanded again. I think they're going to get him for a 2 and 10 on that. That is interesting. So Pate gets a 2 and 10 for checking from behind. I don't know, we'll have to go back and rewatch that one. So another power play here for St. Louis Park. It's Olsen, and we'll let up front Preston and Curry defensively. Park will be patient and just move it around here. There's the skip pass over to the other side. That's a lot of times what you're looking for on that power play. We'll let them swing it around the zone one by one, but it's the skip pass like that that can be tough, and a nice save there by Tierney on a tough shot from his right. Wayzata manages to clear the puck now. We'll let on the forecheck. Now Harmon pestering his guy. St. Louis Park will bring it across the blue line now. There's a shot from long range. Good save there by Tierney as he had traffic in front of him, had his stick knocked away from him. St. Louis Park now walking in front. That's up off the shoulder. Stopped, and Tierney tried to cover it, but it skidded into the corner. Now Harmon's got it. Tried to clear it, held at the blue line. Centering attempt there, knocked away nicely by Nussbaum. He'll go off the boards and clear it. Out to center ice. St. Louis Park right back on the attack there and across the line. There's a shot that goes off the crossbar from just inside the top of the circle. Same player gathers it in and dances right into the middle again. Fires it, and a good save by Tierney. He got it with the knob of the stick that time. Wayzata back to full strength here. Here comes Turner. Does he see Nelson up ahead? He does, but the pass just doesn't quite get there. And here's St. Louis Park back on the attack. They're right in, a shot and a goal. Minute 20 to go in a nightmarish first period here. This is Nelson up along the right wing boards looking for Upsall, trying to get it outside the zone. Held at the line. Common theme over the last couple of games here. Wayzata struggles to break the puck out of that zone. Just can't quite get it out, and then they get pinned in deep, and that leads to bad things. This is Harmon now. Gets it down into the St. Louis Park end. Nelson on the attack there as the St. Louis Park goalie kind of stumbled, going for the puck behind the goal. Now here comes St. Louis Park. By contrast, having no trouble breaking out. They do one or two quick passes and they're outside the zone. And on the counterattack, this time they were offside at the line. All right, St. Louis Park controls this draw there across the line. There's a hard shot. It bounces off the dasher board and up into the rafters. All right, Weingartner on the draw here. There's a shot. Tierney blockers that one into the corner. Weingartner now looking for Willett on the right wing side. In behind, Weingartner lays a body there, but St. Louis Park controls it behind the net. They go to the backhand. Weingartner now clears it to Willett, right wing boards, trying to chip it out. Held Weingartner with a nice job to body his guy, still held in somehow, and now finally cleared by Boutwell. St. Louis Park across the line, and the first period will come to a merciful end. Second period underway here. See if Wayzata can change the momentum here a little bit. It's Willett right wing, Weingartner at center, Olsen at left wing as the lines are a little messed up with Jameson serving his 10 minutes here. Now, nice play by Weingartner. He steals the puck. He's at the top of the circle, shoots one. Goalie, I don't think totally saw that one. It went up high off the shoulder, and it was kind of bouncing there. Good opportunity there. Now Preston tries to send it towards the center. Nice stick there by Willett, and Olsen turns and fires. It goes over the glass. So an offensive zone face-off here for the Trojans. It's Nelson. Puck is brought out by St. Louis Park. They've got a 3-on-2 here right outside the face-off zone. There's a shot, point-blank range that Tierney makes one save and then gobbles up the rebound. Great job there by Tierney. All right, Nelson here on the draw. It's Nelson with Peterson and Turunen right now. St. Louis Park's going to control this one on the draw. Clearing or pass attempt back to the point, clears the blue line. St. Louis Park will have to regroup, and they send it in deep. Tierney will ring it around the boards, looking on the left wing there. It's Turunen. It's in his skates. Battle along the boards. Nelson joins, and finally it comes outside the zone. Here comes Nelson, goes to the backhand. Tried to center it, nobody home except a couple of white jerseys, and here comes St. Louis Park back the other way. Centering attempt there. They were trying to find their wingers streaking down the middle. It was a little too strong, but now they're controlling it behind the goal here. Now it's at the side of the goal, and that one snuck in. Just a quick little backhand there on a loose puck in front of the goal. All right, Wayzata controls the face-off here. Backhanded shot attempt there goes to Weingartner. He was looking up the middle for Harmon. Knocked away from him, and it'll come back to Weingartner at the blue line. He'll regroup with Preston. Preston up to Upsall. Stolen away from him, and here's St. Louis Park. They'll curl against the boards, looking for the point. D to D on a difficult pass to handle there. Nice play by the St. Louis Park defenseman to knock it down with a skate and still control it. And now it's Curry to Harmon, looking up the middle for Upsall. Held at the line, and it's right back in. St. Louis Park cuts off the boards. High shot there, goes wide, high and wide, really. Down into the corner. Now it's Curry back there for Wayzata. Tried to get it over here on the near side, and instead sent right back in. Preston's just gonna relieve the pressure and shoot it all the way down. Be an icing. We'll get a face-off back in the Wayzata zone. Face-off comes back to the St. Louis Park blue line. The shot attempt there was deflected. It goes in wide. Now it's Olsen trying to get it up the middle. Once again held at the blue line. Remarkable how difficult it is for Wayzata to get the puck out of their zone. Now it's Nussbaum. Chips it out towards center. And St. Louis Park right back on the attack. Cross-check in the back there. Comes to Willette. Looking for Olsen, just out of his reach, and he'll have to regroup. Now Willette's got it right up the gut. They'll fire one just inside the blue line. That one is sticked into the corner. Nelson over there puts a body on his guy, and now St. Louis Park trying to flip it outside the zone. Good play by Boutwell to glove it down and then send it back into the St. Louis Park end. And then he knocked his guy down after the play. St. Louis Park has a chance to regroup as Wayzata was getting some changes in the direction of Weingartner, knocked away from him. Now it's Nussbaum. Up the middle. Had a couple of guys up there. It was just in between Peterson and Weingartner, and now St. Louis Park into the Wayzata end. Nice job by Boutwell to get a stick on that one. Peterson up the middle for Weingartner. Weingartner down the right wing boards, followed up, and Wayzata had it in the zone briefly there. St. Louis Park fires it out, and Nussbaum makes a move at the blue line. And now St. Louis Park tagging up. They're good at the line. Now they're in down the left side. Centering attempt. Good back check by Weingartner. He was the only one there. Now Nussbaum sneaks it by his guy. Goes deep down into the corner. He'll kick it to himself there, trying to battle there. And St. Louis Park comes outside the zone. 2-on-2 here. Wayzata's got to be careful as the puck goes into the corner, luckily there, and Peterson's going to come away with it. Centering for Harmon. Harmon now across the line, trying to sneak it by, and just as he put on the accelerator. The puck was knocked away, and it's the Orioles coming back into the Wayzata end. Nelson on the back check here. Upsall off the boards. It's Harmon. He's got a couple with him, but a nice play by the St. Louis Park defenseman to knock it away before Harmon had Preston and Nelson kind of streaking down the center there. Couldn't get it to either one, and now it's offside at the blue line. All right, Nelson now with Harmon and Upsall. St. Louis Park's going to control it. It comes across the line, weaving, leaving it back to the point. They'll dump it in behind. Curry back there. Centering attempt there. Good play by Harmon to be in the right spot and knock it away from that St. Louis Park player. Battle in the defensive corner now. It comes to the point. Harmon there to confront his guy. Chipped out to the blue line, not out. Once again held at the blue line. Shot there that Tierney sticks up off the glass behind him, and now the net is off. So we'll get a face-off. All right, Olsen on the draw here. He's out there with Turinen and Willette, it looks like. And Boutwell and Nussbaum. Puck comes to the line, held there by St. Louis Park. Shot, deflection, and the rebound attempt went off the side of the goal. Nice couple of saves there by Tierney. He's lost his stick. St. Louis Park now trying to stick handle around at the point. They go all the way to the other side of the rink. Now a glove save by Tierney. Rebound loose in the slot. And finally cleared to the corner. Tierney still without his stick. St. Louis Park now with a shot. I think Tierney got the left pad on that one. Nussbaum now backhands it, and Willette will clear it, but not out. Now there's a penalty behind the play there on St. Louis Park. It'll be, I think, an interference call. So Wayzata with a power play opportunity here. Our first of the game, face-off by Weingartner, won it clean and just off the stick of Curry. The way things seem to be going for us these last couple of games. And now it's St. Louis Park into the zone. They walk in and fire one high over the glass. St. Louis Park now trying to go on the offensive. Man down, knocked away by Curry. Wayzata has numbers if they hurry here. It's Weingartner. He's going to backhand it, tried to get it deep. Went off the St. Louis Park defender's shin pad and right back to him. Now clearing attempt again, just beyond the reach. Just nothing connecting tonight. All right, let's see. It's Nelson, Upsall, and Harmon now. St. Louis Park will control that draw. Now it comes to Nussbaum. Upsall up the middle, finds Nelson. Nelson into the zone, leaves it for Upsall. Upsall was looking for Nussbaum, who had started going down into the zone, and now Tierney has to make another nice save with the left pad there. Nussbaum gathers it in. On the backhand, looking for Harmon. got a stick on it, so there's no icing. St. Louis Park trying to go right up the middle. They managed to clear it now. They'll flip it up high into the Trojans' end. Olsen now out there for the Trojans. He'll retreat into his own zone, looking for Willett. It's just behind him. And Nussbaum now in a battle. St. Louis Park grabs it, shoots it right on, and Tierney will get a face-off. Right off the draw here, Tierney makes another save. Glove save this time. All right, another D-zone draw. Weingartner wins this one back into the corner. It's Preston. Trying to avoid his guy being hounded there. He sends it back in the direction of Curry. Now it's off the boards for Peterson. Tried to cut towards the middle and knocked away, and here comes St. Louis Park. That puck goes up off the glass behind Tierney. Now it's going to come back to the point. Fire it right back down into the corner. Preston, Weingartner joining the fray down there. Curry with a nice job to knock that one away, and it comes to Peterson. Wayzata with a chance coming outside the zone here. Sneaks past the defenseman, and here comes Weingartner. Looking down the middle, it's Peterson. Sent it just wide as he went back kind of against the grain. Wayzata's best opportunity there. Good passing play there from Weingartner to Peterson. Now it's St. Louis Park the other way. Nice play there by Boutwell. And Nussbaum centers it up ahead for Harmon. Tried to leave it for Nelson. Instead, he controls it. Now went to the backhand, but Wayzata was getting a change, so there was nobody there. Nice forecheck here by Nelson. Grabs it back to Boutwell at the point. He's got a little space here. Steps around one. Face-off dot there. His shot is deflected wide. And St. Louis Park again on the counterattack here. This should be an icing. It is.
You're doing a good job.
Can I start calling that game instead? All right, offensive zone draw. St. Louis Park again comes right out of the zone with a lot of speed. Chip shot into the middle on a nice save there by Tierney. Good back check by Olsen to get just enough of that attacking Oriole to knock the puck away. Now there's a shot right on. Tierney saves that one. Olsen looking up the middle, looking for Nelson. Nelson kind of knocks it out of the air. Here he is. He's in. And there's a delayed penalty coming here. We got a hooking against St. Louis Park. Yeah, Nelson was just about ready to take a shot there, and they hooked him kind of up under the armpit. So it'll be a 2-minute power play for Wayzata. It's Olsen with Weingartner and Willett. Olsen down in the corner, comes to Willett on the near side. He'll try to reverse it. Now he's got control of it behind the goal. They'll trade spots with Curry here. Puck flips up into the air. And let's see, Olsen over there trying to help. Olsen behind the goal, centering attempt for Weingartner, and there it is again. And that one chipped just wide of the far post as Weingartner had an opportunity in front. Now it's a 2-on-1 for St. Louis Park. Back the other way, shot right on. Tierney will grab that one and we'll get a whistle. Another good opportunity there for Wayzata, finally getting a few chances in front of the goal. But this face-off will come back in the defensive zone. Wayzata still on a power play here for another minute and 25 seconds. St. Louis Park wins the draw. They'll send it in behind. Nussbaum is out there with Boutwell. And it's going to be Nussbaum in the corner, tripped up. I think maybe he got a stick almost stuck into a crack in the boards there or something. And now it's going to come to Boutwell. Finally, Nelson steps in behind. Nelson knocked down. We got another delayed penalty coming. It's Boutwell up to Peterson now. Let's see if he can get a shot off. Goes to the backhand in the middle for Turinen. And St. Louis Park touches up, and they're going to get another penalty here. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. I think it was Nelson who got tripped up there as he was battling for the puck down behind the goal, and good call by the Stripes on that one. So we'll see what Wayzata can do here. Face-off here. Nicely done by St. Louis Park. They clear it all the way down. Could have been an icing. Instead, it went right on goal. And now it's across to Nelson. Boutwell will gather it in now. Boutwell across the line. Still a 5-on-3. Go get it, boys. We'll help him out. It's Upsall stealing it away. There you go. Nice play, Gavin. It's back to Nussbaum. Nussbaum shoots it towards the front of the goal. And Boutwell now will settle it down a little bit. It's over to Harmon. Harmon now weaving his way into the front. Knocked away, comes to Boutwell. He fires one tipped just wide by, I think that was Upsall. Got a stick on that in front of the goal, and now St. Louis Park able to clear it. That'll do it for the 5-on-3 with a minute and 10 seconds left to go on the 5-on-4. It's Nussbaum for Wayzata. Looking up the middle, trying to get it over to Nelson, knocked away, and St. Louis Park controls it. Boutwell now looking back on the other side for Nussbaum. Nussbaum was trying to find Upsall. That one's stolen away, and St. Louis Park now content to stick handle and burn some time off of the penalty. It's Olsen, Nelson, and Boutwell on that battle on the far boards for Wayzata. Olsen gets it to Upsall. Upsall knocked away from him. He'll go rink wide now for Weingartner. Good play there. Weingartner now has got it across the line. Tried to chip it by his guy. Good play by the St. Louis Park defenseman to get a stick on that one. And now far side. Held in momentarily. Good stick by Willett, but it now comes outside the zone. And Willett steals it again. He's got it at the red line. Chips it ahead at the blue. Tried to get it to Harmon. Knocked away. And now here comes St. Louis Park. They are at full strength. Good back check here by Noah Harmon. St. Louis Park will send it into the near corner here. They've got a guy down there trying to peel off the boards. Good job by Curry and then Weingartner to knock that one away. Centering attempt, nobody home. Harmon clears it out, touched a St. Louis Park stick. And Wayzata gets one fresh body out here, and there's a long shot in on Tierney. He'll glove that one and get a face-off. All right, Nelson on the draw here. St. Louis Park defenseman will send it in deep. Nussbaum back there battling. Right wing boards now. It is still battling. Nelson, Peterson is over there. Nussbaum is over there. Peterson's going to come away with it. Nice job there to get it outside the zone. And it's to the St. Louis Park blue line. That'll do it on period number 2, which was significantly better than period number 1. But still a 7-goal lead. We'll get a Zamboni and a resurface here. All right, sorry, I missed the first 13 seconds here, and in that time, St. Louis Park took a penalty. So Wayzata will have a power play here early in the third period. It's going to be Nelson at center, Griffin Olsen at right, Willett at left with Curry and Preston defensively. St. Louis Park clears it here. This should be an icing. It is. We've learned that Jamison Pate has an elbow injury, I think, so he's been out ever since his 2-10. So really, for most of this game, we've been without Jamo. Also missing Brock Kamen tonight for this game, so a little short-handed on personnel here. This is going to be Upsall now, back to Boutwell. He shoots one. Oh, nice save. It was deflected. I don't know if that hit off a St. Louis Park player or a Wayzata player, but the Orioles goalie made a nice save with his right pad as the puck deflected back to his right, and he dragged the pad and made a save. And we are now on, let's see, we're on running time here officially. I'll try to catch up on the clock here. Puck is cleared just out of the reach of both Nussbaum and Boutwell here. Nice play by Boutwell. He tried to split through a couple of players. Comes back to Nussbaum and knocked away by St. Louis Park. They'll clear it off the glass. Takes a funny hop right in on Tierney. And St. Louis Park had a player there, and the puck ends up being cleared into the corner. St. Louis Park now tried to hit their defenseman at the point, and it cleared all the way back into their own end. Upsall down there on the forecheck, and there's a shot and a goal! Upsall forced the play on the forecheck behind the net, and the puck popped right out in front for Nolan Weingartner, who popped it in, and it's a 7-1 game. Unfortunately, not quite enough to pull us out of running time. Still a 6-goal deficit, but good to see the Trojans on the board. Puck at the red line now for St. Louis Park. They're going to chip it down deep. Preston back there for the Trojans. Turnin in the corner, trying to go up the middle to Nelson. Skips past the defenseman here now, and Nelson's got half a step. A lot of weight back there still. Tried to cut to the middle. Good play defensively by St. Louis Park. Now a nice pass by Turnin to Curry. Rebound. What a save, and another save. It was Turnin and Nelson with opportunities there on the rebound, and neither one got good wood on the puck. It was kind of flipping in the air, and the St. Louis Park goalie made a couple of beautiful saves. Face off now, it's Curry. He'll ring it around behind. And it's going to be on the far side. Turnin now with a nice job on the forecheck. Preston holds it at the blue line. Holds it again and sends it in deep. It's Peterson on the forecheck here. St. Louis Park trying to sneak it up the middle. It comes to Preston instead. He tried to go off the far boards. And St. Louis Park's able to grab it and send it in behind Tierney's cage. Preston now trying to go up the middle. Look out. Good save there by Tierney, and a rebound and a shot and a goal. Weingartner, Olsen, and Willett now. Olsen guides it down into the St. Louis Park end. He's on the chase there. Good hustle by Willett to follow in as the F2 there. Willett. And now it's Olsen to Weingartner, and two more beautiful saves by St. Louis Park. Weingartner, 2 point-blank opportunities there. Good look here by Willett. His pass attempt towards Boutwell was just knocked away and cleared out into the Wayzata zone. Now here comes St. Louis Park on the counterattack. They're right up the middle. Toe drag there. Nice job by Preston. Good stick to knock that one away. And St. Louis Park now will just send it in deep. It rolls behind the goal for Preston. Tried to peel it off the boards. It was a rolling puck. And now great opportunity in front and a big save by Tierney. Harmon on the right wing side. He's going to reverse it to the other side for Preston. Preston rings it around the boards. They're going to wave off the icing. And it's Nelson on the attack. Reversed by St. Louis Park. Nelson almost had a chance to knock that one away. Instead, it's the Orioles with some momentum just outside the reach and a nice play by Curry to jump in on that one. St. Louis Park now regains control behind the goal. Harmon on the left wing boards here gets a stick on that shot attempt. Nice job by Tex there. He's out to the red line. Wayzata making some changes behind him. He tries to sneak by. Good job to occupy that defenseman and give Nelson an opportunity to try to win the battle. Now a centering attempt comes towards Nussbaum. Shot never got on goal. It was sticked down in behind. And now back to Nussbaum at the point. It's just under his stick. We'll have to regroup. A little stop and go there as Nussbaum eludes one player, but St. Louis Park is back the other way. Nice play there by Boutwell. Cutting towards the middle is big St. Louis Park number 28, stolen by Weingartner. Nice job here. Weingartner hounds his guy, knocks it away there. Maybe tripped his guy down there, no call. And it's cleared to center. Nussbaum knocked away, and here comes the Orioles across the line. Nice play there, and a big save by Tierney. Man, Tierney's made some nice stops in this game. All right, defensive zone draw, cleared nicely by Willett. It's Willett with Olsen. He's out there with Nelson at center. This is Curry. He puts on the brakes, leaves it on the near boards for Olsen, just off his stick, and then just behind Willett, as he maybe would have had an opportunity there along with Nelson, but it was just behind his reach. Now Willett's got it. Preston will step up and try to steal it. Chipped away from him, and Olsen now to Preston, trying to center it for a breakout attempt there. It's knocked away. Now it's far side for Willett. Nelson tried to chip it up into the air. Didn't get much on it, and it's knocked back the other way by St. Louis Park, and now it'll clear the zone. St. Louis Park across the line. Nice play by Curry to knock that one away, and then it's Olsen up to Weingartner. Weingartner centering, was looking for Upsall streaking down the middle, knocked away by St. Louis Park. And now Upsall steals that attempt at the line, but it's right back in for St. Louis Park. Weaving down the middle, nice stick by Nussbaum to knock that one away. And then it's knocked away from him. Comes to Upsall, makes a move along the boards, and is able to clear it to the blue line. St. Louis Park sends it deep. It's Boutwell. All right, Nelson on the face-off. Hard shot there. Goes just over the net. Over Tierney's head and glove, and luckily over the net too. It's Turin, Nelson, and Peterson now. That shot goes wide. Right wing boards. Nussbaum over there. Nelson grabs it. Peterson now trying to stick handle off the boards. St. Louis Park into the middle. Nelson, Boutwell trying to clear it. It ended up centering it accidentally and skittered away into the corner. Now here comes Nelson. Got Turnin streaking down the middle. Nelson will gain the red line and dump it in behind the St. Louis Park goal. Boutwell down there chasing it, and this will be an icing against St. Louis Park. right, St. Louis Park now on the attack. It's a 2-on-2 there. They sneak by on the left wing boards. Tierney with the glove save. Weingarner on the draw here. Soft shot there that Tierney jabbed at with the blocker, and now Preston in a battle behind the goal. Weingarner knocks down his guy, tried to clear it towards Olsen, shot right on, sticked into the corner by Tierney. It's Curry over here with Olsen, trying to clear it. Willett steps in, he's got it now. Willett over to Weingarner. Weingarner at the blue line looking for Olsen. It was behind him. He got a stick on it, but St. Louis Park able to clear it. Now this will be offside at the line. All right, St. Louis Park will control this one. They go rink wide, coming down the left-hand side. Boutwell back there defensively to knock down that centering attempt. Now St. Louis Park looking for an opportunity in the slot there. They had a defenseman that pinched down. Good play by Upsall to prevent that opportunity. Now Harmon chips it in the middle. Boutwell got one stick on it, directed it on goal, but not enough to do any damage. Now Nussbaum looking to break up a centering attempt there. Boutwell across the line, puts a body into his guy. And Harmon also there on the back check. He's going to send it into the near corner, now out to the far point. Peterson there, chips it away. And St. Louis Park had a defenseman back, or Peterson might have had an opportunity. Now a St. Louis Park player falls, and it comes to Weingarner in the corner, trying to center it. He has Turunen with him too. Now he centers it just behind Turunen. He got a stick on it, but pass was just a little too hot. And now St. Louis Park will ice it with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Turunen jumping into the circle there. Peterson there in a battle, trying to get the puck towards the net, and St. Louis Park is able to clear the zone. And the refs are going to call a couple of coincidental penalties here. It's going to be, I think, Weingarner for the Trojans. Make sure tempers don't flare too much, as this one is 30 seconds from ending. All right, it's Olsen for the Trojans, clears it at the blue line. St. Louis Park will reverse it here. Now they go far side, good at the blue line. One last shot on Tierney there, as this one will come to an end. Last two periods were a lot better than the first, but Wayzata just dug themselves way too deep of a hole. So on to the next one. I think we'll be back in a couple of days on Saturday. We'll see you then.